Hello, welcome back to Rookie Card Fighter. So I'm Jay, and Michael is sitting over here next to me, and we're going to be doing a box opening right at the store for the new Sinister Order EX10 for Digimon. So first opening box, look at the packaging already. We have our two sets of sleeves that are not for sale. So you got the pretty nice picture right here. Here of one unit, and then another one right over here. Now, I don't remember the names of these on the top of my head, just someone could put it down in the comments. Well, you know, there's basically like two things you can use for Digi X sleeves, so that's pretty nice. And here is the Box Topper Legend Pack. So let's open that up together right now and see what we get. We get, the alt art of ChaosGallantmon, pretty nice looking. And the Miss Memory Boost. Now, let me tell you right now, very hot card. Not gonna lie, very hot card. Like, I don't know if I'd play this in a deck anyway. Still nice. Very nice. Definitely gonna keep looking at that again later. So the first packs of the box. Now, what I'm mainly looking for would be any alt arts of the cards for Dark Masters, or we can get a Magnetic Digimon alt art. I would be extremely happy. Or a Beelzemon Ace. Luzamon 2 for our co-host Michael over there. So first pack, so I'm not going to explain all the bulk cards, but I can at least show some of them as we're going through. So we have our Warpmon for app decks, our Bowmon, a little bit of support for Bagra Army. We have our Mirrormon, a Greymon, support for the Black War Greymon, an Ace, which gets released in the set. You have the Flickmon, which is a Digi-Egg, Wizardmon, the Belphemon Sleep Mode. A pretty good upgrade to this deck. Some of the cards are getting more pricey because this deck, like between the both Sleep Mode and Rage Mode, is actually pretty good with some of the effects it has. And you have your DarkKnightmon, your Impmon, which is a starter for Beelzemon, or one of the various stars you could use. You have the Close, a Maynumon, and the Puppetmon, which is a card for Dark Masters, not the alternate art one, but still looks pretty nice. Dark Masters basically works in a way where you want to play a bunch of them from your hand and use some cards to search them out of your deck. You play them from your hand, they go to security stack, and then you play Apocalypse, which is the main boss unit for the deck, which then puts them all under himself and then plays them out with Rush, and then you basically swing for game. So pretty nice, slow starting deck, but once it gets rolling, it really gets rolling. So, I'm saying I'm not going to explain all these different ones because there are a lot of base common. Spiral Mountains is another good card for Dark Masters because you can play one into your breeding zone, which you can then use your skill with it. You have your Koromon, Susanarimon, which is one of the cards that you use for Magnetic Digimon, and which is the Rock deck, which is Pretty Mon's level 6. This one basically helps you get some of your stacks back a little bit easier. You got your Cometmon. This guy is the Doctor for your Belphemon. Then you have another card that helps Bagra Army because it has save attacks. A lot of the Bagra Army ones have save in them. Minimon, and then the Tamer for the Bagra Army deck. That can also be used in Twilight as well, which is a trash card and draw. Pack number 2. I'm kind of skipping through a lot of these because you can tell there's a lot of common cards that really don't do much. Sorry, let me adjust the camera there. So we got the Landramon, pretty easy. Cupimon, Pagamon, Tumblemon. I'm pretty knowledgeable about the set, I'd say, just knowing about some of the decks. Devimon, pretty nice looking card, honestly. Could be using a couple of purple decks that you want to help gain things from your trash. Itmon, some more stuff as you can see there. And a Belphemon Rage Mode. These are actually about $4 per one right now. They're pretty shiny. Given that I've gotten a couple of these, I might actually build a deck. It seems pretty fun. You know, between the Sleep Mode and Rage Mode. And some of the effects basically allow you to switch between them when your turn's starting. It's pretty nice. I'd say. So far, we haven't gotten any big hits yet, but I'll stop the video once we have. So, Tumblemon, Devimon. So, a couple things for our Koromon, the Black Pokemon deck. The guy great release this one's for the Cometmon deck, as we saw. It's basically because Appmons, where they work by linking cards. This is another one for Appmon as well. Because when you app fuse, you can then return a Digimon to hand. same team I showed earlier. This is one of the ones not it's called DarkKnightmon. It's for Myotismon. He's another card I'll show off if I end up getting him. It's pretty nice, trashing a card with 6000 DP total Digimon. Lupiadmon, a card for Dark Master, is another one of the ones you play from hand that activates a skill. This one deletes an unsuspended Digimon. And then Myotismon. This is one of the cards I mentioned just now. Basically, whenever you played, you delete your Digimon with Myotismon in this text to reduce it by 4. And then it gains block and retaliation. So pretty good. Just good medium piece stalling before you get into Nala Myotismon.
No, you got to step in and switch places while he does that.
So I'm gonna keep going with.
Are you camera side? Because it's just showing your hands.
Apologies for the background commentary. It's another card for Boggle Army. The trade is not specifically to like a specific type of Digimon, as in like all knights or anything. It's like Boggle Army is kind of like a larger thing. That's another Boggle. This is the one that allows you to go directly in the rocket middle deck. Allows you to go directly from your level 3 to the level 5 and then to level 6. So pretty good. If you have a Magneticmon and you have him in a close, you can also go to level 7. So it's pretty good. We're gonna keep going with the Wizardmon go to Greymon. This is another level 4 for Boggle Army, like some of the one I showed you earlier. The ChaosGallantmon, the Yukiomon. Ooh, we got our Loosemon. That's a pretty nice card. Gets upgraded. With the ChaosMon, there's the level 3 Loosemon, and then there's the level level 6 or 7. That is pretty good for this deck. And then Boggermon, so Bogger Army allows you to Digicross with 2 of them. You place Digimon, replace the opponent's Digimon, any of the other Digimon 5 different cards, including Tamers. Basically helps you get a little bit of removal when your opponent has the level 7s that are, on the board and you gotta get rid of them. So you got Spiral Army. Yeah. So, I was saying it's a lot of similar cards. It's a little bit of a smaller set, so not going to waste time going through each individual card. If there's any specific ones you find interesting, obviously just pause the video and look at them. And, we'll probably link in the video the list of the decks, like the deck list for, card list for the set. So we have our Pretty-mon. This is a card that's not really going to be used too much in the deck because the level 7, but it's still an interesting option as just a way to basically lower the play cost of a card. So that way you can then get rid of one of these Suzanari-mons, which deletes the play cost for lower. This lowers the play cost so you can delete higher level Digimon. So pretty good, but it's not totally used. And then Blastmon, another Boggle Army, 2 times Digicross, Collision, Fragment, and Blocker. Pretty good effect. It basically gives one of your Digimon the Digimon attacks, so you can then use this to block and kill the Digimon because it's 13k. And then with the Digimon attack, you can trash 2 to get a security +1 and 3000 DP. So even if it's like a level 7, you can get around some of them by making this a 16k. So pretty good. Boggermon's an interesting deck. I might build it depending on what kind of cards I get in the rest of this box. We will see. But so far, I haven't seen an alt art yet. I know you're guaranteed to get at least 3. So we'll see which one it is. We have the Choo-Choo-mon, the card for Boggle Army, card I showed earlier. One for Wizardmon, the Evil Trait. I showed this a little bit earlier, but this is an interesting card for if you're building a Wizard or Evil deck. Trashing the card for the deck of security, give your opponent security -1. Pretty good. Balmon, the card for Boggle Army, Mirrormon, the Egg, Greymon. This is level 4 for the Blackboard Greymon deck. The Emily Graves, Yukio, the Mummymon, another Boggermon, and this is the level 3 for Loosemon that goes over Cupidmon, and it can move from the breeding area when Digimon, returning 5 cards Loosemon in their text from your trash. You can go into the US Chaos mode without paying the cost, so pretty interesting deck.
Ooh, Loosemon!
You can see Michael in the background reacting because he wants to build Loosemon deck, so we're getting a couple stuff he needs for the deck, so
for
pretty
me,
nice for him.
It feels like I'm playing Raziel, but also Blademeyer at the same time.
Yeah, for all you Vanguard players out there, you probably understand that. If not, watch one of our Vanguard videos. You can see some of the cards for Vanguard and, leave some comments about things you might want us to talk about when it comes to decks and all that stuff. So we get another Belphemon Sleep Mode, pretty good.
Balmon.
Yeah, sure, we can switch places in 1 sec. We got Miramon, the Flickmon, the Pagumon, the Landramon, the Pagnamon, the Skullknightmon, the Agumon, the red and black one for the Black Hole Greymon deck, which allows you to turn a virus trait with Greymon from your trash to hand. Another of the Tamers, another Lucamon, getting more cards for that. And then we got the Venom Myotismon. This is a really cool art for this card, the level 6. And you can delete level 5 to basically play this with a reduced cost of 7. So you can delete level 5, your level 5 Myotismon to play this for only a cost of 5. And you can spend 2 of your opponent's Digimons, and then they can't spend in a turn. Then you can delete when they spend a Digimon by deleting this. So a pretty good card. And maybe not build a deck, but still pretty nice. All right.
Said something about undead.
So let me move the camera over towards this way.
I was just gonna go over there.
This just make it easier. We don't have to keep saying mistakes. So now Michael is going to open a couple of our packs here in the video.
All right. Now this is not gonna be as good as what Jay did, but let's get in here. Now I'm starting to realize this set is more about undeads. If I'm being honest, I've seen so many. We got so many undeads and viruses. It seems like.
Yeah, for Sinister Order, it is about the evil Digimon in the different series and manga of Digimon. So we have like Apocalypmon, Myotismon, Lucamon. Like, if you even just listen to a lot of the names, it's very like dark sounding. Like, oh, these are obviously the villains because very unoriginal. Like, I'm not gonna say unoriginal, but very like they're very obvious which one are the good and which one are the bad ones. So here's our next pack for Michael.
So this is God Grade Unleash
for Appmon. Another app-based one as well. Or
is it good on the camera?
Yeah, you're getting it's right in front of your hands on.
Cool.
So this is one of the rock cards I mentioned earlier. The Bagua Army card, it's pretty nice. The Tumblebomb, that's the egg for the rock deck. It's pretty good. Basically, it helps you stop an attack.
Koopamon, awesome.
Yeah, we want the egg for Lucamon deck if he needs. Another one of her. The Unique Emblem, basically a Digivolution card you can use to like immediately go from like 5 to 6.
And here's your SR.
Ooh, the first alt art is the Cult.
This is an alt art? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm still new to Digimon per se, and I'm still trying to figure this out.
Show it off in the camera here. This is very cool looking.
Wait.
Hey,
Victor.
One sec,
what's
Victor.
the SR?
What is this art for it? I don't know. I can't see.
The star means the alt. Oh, damn.
Oh, it is the alt art?
So we got the alt art for Quartzmon Ace.
Oh,
pretty nice
shit.
looking. I don't know what deck I could use this in.
What is it for use
But
Ask a question.
Yeah.
Obviously, green and black.
yeah, so whatever deck has the Roma, Magomi, and Astamon, it basically suspends all the Digimon and Tamers, and then deletes one of your opponent's suspended Digimon when attacking your Digivolving. And then no Digimon or Tamers can unsuspend the unsuspend face besides this guy. So pretty nice looking. He looks like a little DJ up there.
Let's get up a Beelzebub.
Yes, our first alt art of the box.
All the shinies. So far, we'll probably lay them all out before the end of the video, but we'll see how that goes. Go ahead, take over now. I'll do another one.
Yeah, do one more.
I guess I got that Midas touch. Let's do this.
So we got our Belphemon. They've been telling me to build the deck soon. I've got all the Belphemon.
For a demi
Belphemon needs.
Well, yeah, but not that.
This is an Arimon, pretty good. It's
We're just gonna see a lot of repeats. I'm gonna go a little bit faster.
Yeah, the commons are a lot of repeats in this section.
Would I use this as a Beelzebub? No, right?
No, you probably don't need that one because it has its own kind of eggs for that.
Here you go. The Lucamon's order.
We got our very nice looking art at the back of this. So let's go through 2 more cards.
Another R rare and
we got our DarkKnightmon alt art as well. Oh, very nice looking.
Oh, I got that Midas touch. Let's go.
We got 2 of our 3 alt arts in back-to-back packs. Pretty nice looking. Let's separate those 2 out just to make sure we can show them at the end of the video.
I don't even know, like, you're more knowledgeable than me in this stuff, so...
Yeah, so...
it's shiny stuff. That's all I'm one of those people, it's shiny, so it must be good,
we'll go back over the shiny stuff towards the end, but for now, we're going to keep pushing through.
What's up?
How many hits you guys hit?
So far...
You want to take a look? It's right here.
Yeah, so those are the higher rarity ones over there. And then besides the 2
Galantmon, that's mine.
Put to the side. That's right there.
That doesn't count, right?
No.
Oh, Paradise Lost.
Another shiny looking one at the back. Let's see what our shiny is this time. This is the regular art of Myotismon.
Another SR. I'm killing it.
Yeah, the SR. This one is the regular art for the deck. It's very good. Basically, these two other suspended Digimon. And with any of the Digimon Entertainment's bleeding, you try to spawn a stop security card and turn lowest DP Digimon to the deck. So it's very, very good. Very nice looking too. Really like it.
Do you want me to hit the last one? You think I'm gonna hit all the stuff?
We'll switch over for the next 3 and then we'll switch back.
That's fair.
So moving back over
you said
to
how many are
here.
typically in the box over there?
3.
3 SRs?
You get 3 hits.
Yeah, so 3 alt arts basically.
3 hits.
Are you guaranteed 3 hits? Or are you
Guaranteed 3 hits with a chance of one day being the secret.
what did it say? S-E-C?
Yeah, Tumblemon,
Yeah, SE.
Gormon, you know,
Fair enough.
like a lot of the
It's not
commons
guaranteed though.
as we're
But it is.
just kind of going through the Nene. Ooh, we got
But there's a
our
possibility.
second Quartzmon
Still
Ace. This is the. Wait a minute. Let me see the other.
Oh, Danny.
Wait a minute. These are the same card but 2 different arts. We might have gotten a higher art than we expected over here.
No, so this is the alternative art, and then this is the I think the. Hey Victor, what is this art?
Yeah, because let's like call over someone else to see. Because so is this one the base and this one's the
That's
alternative?
the base.
Yeah, this base.
Even for the bases, it still looks good though, right?
Yeah, these are pretty nice arts for this. This is very
Which one?
nice.
The base is 12?
So you can see the differences there for the alt and the base
Actually,
variant.
I probably will when I deck edit
Pretty
this.
nice. Nice.
No,
Pretty
I'm
nice
actually
indeed.
producer, right? The faster the content, the faster the producer.
So we'll keep going. So far we're still missing 1 alt art. We'll see which one it is. So we'll keep going through the box. You know, Spelthamon. Pretty good. Ooh, the Machine Dramon, another card for Dark Masters. Pretty nice.
And that's our last
then our last alt art is the Warudamon, one of the Atmon. This one is you link level 4 from your trash. You know, the links various different skills and they get linked to another to a Digimon. And when it gets linked, you can then suspend on your opponent's Digimon and they can't unsuspend. So pretty nice. The link skills are very interesting. It's kind of takes the place of how inherited skills work to an extent. Very good. It's very good indeed. It's level 5. It's an alt art. Pretty nice. Alright, so those are the 3 big hits for the deck. For the box. We probably won't be getting another hit in any of these other ones. We're still going to open them just to see what other SRs we get. Because there are some good cards that are still SRs. Like that Magnetic Dramon we're looking for. That's still an SR. That's pretty nice. So
What was the likely
keep
chance?
going. Don't listen to Michael in the background there. Still a chance. Keep watching the video. Let's separate this one. Yeah, 2 hits for this one is just the Prettymon SR and then Tactomon. Another level 6 for Bagomon. Bagomon has a lot of level 6s that Digicross to help reduce the play cost. And then you choose a Digimon, delete the chosen, and then your opponent, and then one of your opponent's Digimon with a higher level than that, or the one you deleted. So pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Alright, we're gonna keep moving here. We got about 18-minute video, so we're trying to move through these pretty quickly. Ooh, shiny one back there. We're gonna keep going.
Are these all yours? No,
Ooh,
these are ours.
Cupidmon. Ooh, another Blastmon. And the regular art of the Wudamon, so you can tell the difference from the one earlier. You know, she's got some pretty big right there, you know what I'm saying? We got the Blastmon, another one of those, pretty good. You know, you get a lot of good of the higher level cards for these like decks. So if you want to build the decks, you get at least got a good, like you basically get a lot of good, you get a lot of good stuff from this. Some of the decks you can build more of than others. It was the Warudamon was our last hit. Alright, we keep going. Oop, another Myonismon and another Puppetmon, so pretty nice to get these 2 ones. The cards for the Dark Masters are pretty cheap, but you know, that's cheap doesn't necessarily mean bad. You know, sometimes just ease of access and all that. We're gonna keep going. Ooh, so let me go all the way
There's a lot
through.
more cards in these than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
4 packs in these.
Yeah, it's kind of because the price. Oh, we got another benefit of Myonismon. But the packs are, they kind of get the value less from having as many hard hitters as just having amount of cards. Because if you look at the prices for this, a lot of the prices are like the $15, like $8 to $15 range for the SRs. Most of the ones that are higher priced SRs, I think would be like the Beelzemon Ace, the Wargreymon Ace. Those are about between 15 to 25. I think the Belzamon might be 40, but mostly ones of these are just going to be like a couple of dollars. But you make your money back just from be able to build as much from them. So next you got our Apocalypse Mon. This is the one I was talking about for the Dark Masters deck. Basically, I was saying about the if you played, you place one of each face-up Dark Masters, your security stack under it, and then you play each of the Dark Masters traits from them with Rush, and then you attack your opponent to win the game.
You win the game?
If you can get that far. The problem is staying alive until you can actually do the skill. But, who cares about staying alive? The important thing is to have fun,
Are you having fun against me, though?
Shut up. Don't listen to that guy in the background. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Keep going.
He's AI. It's AI, Victor.
We got our Metal Greymon. This is level 5 for the War Greymon deck. Pretty good. Gives your opponent Digimon collision and it has to attack, so you can basically block this guy and kill it. And then we get our Piedmon. Pretty good. Another Dark Masters cards. You get a lot of Dark Masters from these boxes, I've noticed. We didn't get the all art we wanted, but I'm not going to complain too much. So keep going through. 4, 5, 6. We get our 2 other Dark Masters. This one's the Metal Sudramon and the Machinedramon. Both pretty good. Not bad. It is what it is. I have a full playset of them already from other people who are at the store who open boxes, but it's still nice just to see more of them. It doesn't hurt to have extras. So keep going through our stack here. We get our Lilithmon, another card from Bagra Army. Pretty good. Lead Digimon, and you once Digimon played or deleted, you can trash 2 Digimon in the cost to play 1 from your own trash. Pretty good. Then then I might have this mod. I think that's our 3rd one of those. We could probably build a decent amount of the wildest deck just from these boxes at this point.
Hey Victor, question: can you hypothetically build a deck out of this box, out the box right now?
Not really.
Keep going.
I mean, outside of
We got our Lilithmon. Ooh, one of the cards, the chase cards for this set, the Black War Greymon Ace. It's a very good card for any red and black deck. You delete a Digimon, you play cost 7 or lower, or a Tamer. And a Digimon, if it has 13,000 DP, this gets to become a 15,000 with reboots, raid, and blocker. Very good. Very good. Let's separate that one out there. Very good card. Okay, last 3 packs of the video. We'll see if we can get another chase card to make some more money back. So let's keep going. Ooh, our specialty frame one for this. These are basically when you get a common card that has a specialty frame around it. This one's the Cometmon, has the yellow and black framing around it. Pretty nice looking, pretty nice. Another, so we put these 3 down. We have another Lucemon Chaosmon and then a Taxamon. Pretty nice.
Wait, is it
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, Taxamon?
Yeah, that's a separate card for Bagra Army.
That makes sense.
But yeah, come on. I just like this part a lot when it has the border around it.
Is it common one?
Yeah, it's basically the common cards. They'll sometimes have a better art around them about their colors.
That's another alternative art.
Kinda. Yeah,
it has a star. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not as
the common's
high rarity.
The common.
It's the second to last pack.
Last pack magic.
Ooh, we got another Metal Greymon and then a Copamon, another one of the Atmons we've only seen the first of this time. All right, so as our co-host was saying, we have our last pack of magic.
You gotta slap it just one time. This is the SP.
Yeah, there is a chance that this last pack of the SP, we'll see. If not, still having the Quartzmon is still pretty nice.
If we don't get the SP, I blame you.
So we're gonna keep this one very tight to the chest.
You already got your 3 hits.
Still have a God pack.
There's no such thing. You're giving people false hope. Yeah.
We got our 3. Ooh, the Digimon with this purple art actually looks really nice.
So many of them, I kind of lose interest.
Like it. Close, and our last cards are the Astamon, and then another one of the Tamers for Bagra Army. So yeah, honestly, if you watch through the video, you could probably build like a good 80% of the Bagra Army deck with just the pulls from this box alone. You probably still have to get a couple more of the level 6s to make that work, but even then, still pretty good. So yeah, so our main hits from the set are going to be basically these 4 cards. So we'll go through them once again. We got the Black War Greymon Ace, nice. Michael will show the price here about how much this is. Pretty nice card. We got our DarkKnightmon Alt Art. Pretty nice. Honestly makes me want to build the Boggle Army deck just to show off this alt art. It's pretty nice. Then we have our Rudimon for the Leviathan and strategy deck. The Link, and then our Quartzmon Ace, which I think will be the highest hit from the set. Our alt art. Pretty nice. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back again probably in a couple of weeks for set 10. If not before, then we'll try to see if we can maybe get a deck profile in there. If not before set 10, then at least definitely afterwards.
Maybe the trial deck, I did do that. If you haven't checked out the video, link will be in the bio in the description, so check that out.
Yeah, so, it's getting late at night, so we're going to cut off the video here. And, thanks for all for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Like and subscribe.